we are leaving Alexander Bay now.
Yes. And it was a fantastic experience seeing the Orange River mouth.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that I got to see Alexander Bay. We just left Alexander Bay here, and we were going to take the road through to Kubus and Ekstensfontein through the Richtersveld and head for a town called Vioolsdrift, which is on the Namibian border.
And you were really looking forward to that.
I was, yeah. But the locals advised us not to go through that area with our vehicle. It's just not going to survive it. So we took their advice and took the road down. As you can see on the map here, we took the road down backtrack to Port Nolloth and then across through to Vioolsdrift that way, which was about a 250 kilometer trek. But we were really excited to get to Vioolsdrift.
For the first time. Well, we've never been up there before.
Right on the Namibian border. Really excited.
At this point, we started noticing that the landscape had changed quite dramatically. It was much more rocky than before.
Yeah, you see these individual little hills standing out in the middle of nowhere.
And a lot less sand. It was definitely not as flat here either anymore like it was when we left Alexander Bay.
Oh, and look at that in the distance there. You could see there's a change in the landscape there.
A sign of things to come.
Exactly.
We didn't know that at the time, though.
Vijf-mijl Poort.
Okay, 10 kilometers to go.
60 kilometers an hour for big trucks. After we turned left at the border post, we saw this housing complex and we decided, okay, let's go and have a look and see what it's about.
Yeah, we had no idea what it was or who lived here, but we did speak to some residents who were out and about, and they said that it was the married quarters of the border police.
Yeah, but you can see that, look how neat this place is.
And the lawns were lovely and green. So we were chatting to the residents at the married quarters, and they asked how long we'd been in Vioolsdrift, and we said no, we had just arrived. So they pointed us to a road and they said, that is the road you need to take.
And that's exactly what we did. There was no indication what these buildings were, but we assumed that these were the single quarters.
Out of all the sound clips of our trip that we lost up to this point, this one must sadden me the most. The reason for that is that there's nothing that can replicate Curtis's excitement as we drove up this little road. I think he had a suspicion, as did I, of what was waiting for us at the top. We're turning towards the Orange River now, and our first sight of it was absolutely magnificent. We were freaking out a little, as we do.
How absolutely gorgeous is this? And that on the other side is Namibia. Fantastic. Nothing could have prepared us for what we saw in this area.
Agreed.
Now this was a good decision. Vioolsdrift has got a beautiful area around it, eh?
Unbelievable. These mountains
Oh, crazy.
and rock formations are next level. So we heard that Vioolsdrift got its name from a gentleman by the name of Jan Viool, who played the fiddle in the area in the 1900s. What a cool story.
Fantastic.
The road along the Orange River, the gravel road, was really quite bad for our vehicle, but we decided to go into the first accommodation facility we saw to have a look at what it looked like down by the river.
Apparently there where that water is moving so rapidly, there's an island over there, a rock island, and that is covered with water now because of the amount of rain that they've had up country, which is coming down the Orange River. So you can't see it at all.
We were leaving Frontier here, and we were just going to take a quick drive through these few campsites that were enclosed with reeds. We thought they looked fantastic and also very private. We had a very interesting chat with the owner of Frontier about the name of the town. She said she always thought it was Vioolsdrift with a T. We had noticed the boards, some with a T, some without the T, and we didn't understand why there were two different spellings. She said she had a little disagreement with someone a few months earlier, which prompted her to pull out her title deed, which also had both spellings on. So it appears as if the settlement is without the T and the greater area is with the T.
I'm glad she cleared that up for us.
Yes.
Yeah. And what was interesting for me is that they were fully booked over the December period, from apparently the 8th of December till about the 5th of January.
Which was fantastic to hear.
Brilliant.
So the road was really bad here, and we would have loved to continue to see more camps along the Orange River, but we decided to head back in the direction of the settlement.
We stopped here next to the Orange River and had a look at that amazing bridge crossing over from South Africa through to Namibia.
Brugcafé.
Yeah.
And Fiddler's Inn. Do you see that?
Yes, Fiddler's Inn.
Cute.
See, this is a border post. Vioolsdrift Lodge.
I think it's open. Drive through.
It's closed.
Also looks nice. Look at
Yeah,
the
it
chalets.
does, eh? Yeah, very nice.
Thatch. Very nice. vineyards
Yes.
in this area, and I think they farm with melons and dates.
To be honest, I'm crazy about Vioolsdrift. The mountains, the landscape, the Orange River, the vineyards blows my mind.
I will be back for just those rock formations anytime.